I'm back. Road Rants on the Clone Wars. Season 7, Episode 12, Series Finale. Very quickly, how I do my reviews. I review every episode individually, not as an arc, just like I would any other TV show. Because there's overriding arcs in all TV shows, you know. We start this one off exactly where we left the last one off. Ahsoka, Rex, medical bay. He's had the chip removed. The door has been shut. It's down, but the clones are coming in. They're starting to unseal it. And she turns and she says, set the weapons for stun. And she has decided that she does not want any of the clones killed. And Rex is like, hey, they're going to try to kill you. And she said she didn't matter. They were good men. They served next to him. So when the doors finally open, there's a fight there. Ahsoka's kind of running block with the lightsabers while Rex is behind her shooting using stun. Okay. So they finally get out of there. I mean, there's a hell of a fight going on. And they make their way around to the bridge. Okay, the Republic ship is essentially crashing, and I'll tell you why. Maul has scurried off and got down where the hyperdrive reactors are, and he uses his force powers and literally pulls them all down and pulls one of the control panels up out of the ship. That's bringing the ship down, okay? And once they find this out, Ahsoka grabs the droids that helped them in the previous episode, tells one of them to prepare a ship, and the other two are doing a couple of other tasks on her behalf. All of a sudden, the doors open, and a flood of clone troopers come out, led by Jesse. Once again, Ahsoka still doesn't want to. She doesn't want to kill any of them if she doesn't have to. So they concoct this plan. Rex leads Ahsoka out. They get out there in front of Jesse, and Rex starts the whole, but Ahsoka's not technically a Jedi. And Jesse's like, nah, I'm not going for that. So, finally, we get to a point, and the droids, all of a sudden, there is some shooting back and forth, and the droids activate something, and the hangar bays start dropping. They raise up, and they can go down like this. Well, they start dropping. All the clones went with them, okay? Along this time of all this fighting going on and the ship going down and the hangar doors being open, Maul has scurried back around. Ahsoka sees him heading towards that ship. She starts chasing him down. They get up there. He turns around. They get into a little altercation. She almost gets him with a lightsaber. And he force pushes her back a good bit, jumps in the cockpit. He's taken off. Now, she's got to go back and fight more clones. Rex is now shooting off clones. And Ahsoka has run over, and she is trying to force grab and force pull back that ship that Maul's got. Because he wants that ship so they can escape. Well, there's too many clone troopers coming, so she finally makes a decision and lets it go. And so she takes her lightsabers. She throws them into the ground, both of them, and she uses her force powers to make the lightsabers complete a complete circle. And then her and Rex fall through down into one of the bottom hangars. And there is a ship. They finally get off the planet through the ship. Ship crashes. The Republic ship crashes. They get out. But I should mention that she goes flying out. And she scurries around the Republic ship. She does a lot of like skydiving techniques and finally makes her way over to the ship where that Rex has got. And anyway, long story short, they both land, okay, on the planet. And we get a very nice shot of Rex. He has buried all the clones he could find. Very nice. Sticks with their helmets on top. Jesse up front. Also, another emotional moment for me, I'm just going to come out and say, was all the droids getting killed. Especially the two that the clones surrounded and then opened fire. That sucked. It was bad. You could hear them screaming and all that. I was like, oh, man, damn. Poor droids. Once again, this is some of the best Star Wars we will ever see. Fantastic animation. Score is great. Score is really dark and ominous and just real gray. Sets a great tone. At times you absolutely feel like the Empire is starting. One era is ending. The other era is beginning. Also, in that final scene, Ahsoka walks down and she is standing in front of the burials of the clone troopers. She's wearing a gray cloak. And she looks down at her lightsaber and she just lets it roll out of her hand. She leaves it. And then we come back around. That's the last we would see of Rex and Ahsoka. Then we come back around, flash forward in time, and you see two stormtroopers, snow troopers, by the way, standing there, a la The Empire Strikes Back. And you look around the planet, and then you see the wreckage, barely, of that Republic ship that crashed. There's probe droids, there's regular stormtroopers walking up, and all of a sudden you hear Vader's music, and Vader's walking across the snow. And he's walking up to this wreckage, and he's looking at it, and he looks down in the snow, he sees something, he reaches down, he ruffles the snow, pulls out Ahsoka's lightsaber. Cool moment, he's standing there, he turns it on, and then he turns around, he's going to walk off, and then camera slowly pans in, and you can see about probably 3/4 of one clone trooper's very beaten up helmet sticking out of the snow. It's got a busted face piece on it, and that's where the episode ends. Of course, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It was a great episode. I give it a 10 out of 10, but if I'm being real honest, which episode did I enjoy more between this week and last week's? Honestly, last week's, and a lot of times that happens, I notice with series now, it's the episode prior to the series finale or season finale that tends to be the best. And that happens a lot. But look, I'm giving them both a 10. I don't give a damn. Dave Filoni went out swinging. The last 4 episodes is now officially, this all intertwined beautifully with Revenge of the Sith. And we get to see Vader. I wanted to see Vader badly. And so we got to see Vader even better, flash forward into the Empire and see Vader. So that was very cool. 10 out of 10. The first 2 episodes in the arc got a 9 out of 10 from me. The last 2 got a 10 out of 10 from me. So good. So good. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. King Kong in the